Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Renowned Explorers More to Explore. So, we're going to Shangri-La. It probably would be better for this party to go to the Lost Island, score-wise, but we're not just here to score. We're here to find treasures, man. There's a thing. We haven't seen it. That is unacceptable to me. So let's solve that. Alright, where are we at? Well, right away we have access to the Cave of the Crane. That's pretty hard to turn down. Although, I will say that this is actually the Shambhala Key fight that we are least suited to, probably. Because, obviously, Cassandra Shafiq likes to go friendly, and being devious against her is tricky. But we can play friendly for a while. I did not show it because I wanted to get right into the action, but I bought... Basically, I just went real hard on everybody's defenses, and then I bought a 1350 Book of Saddening People for Maria, and she theoretically should be able to just blow people up with total reckless abandon. Oh, except that these guys are strong against Sadden. Oh, are we not quite able to kill anybody in one hit? That's frustrating. Alright, well let's do this. Let's use Seduce, get it on cooldown, because we know that it's very powerful. Like to have it again, available again as soon as we can. I guess we just roll friendly for now. No sense being tricky. I believe that in this fight, Cassandra has the ability to shift into Devious, but as far as I'm aware, she obviously only uses it if you are being aggressive. You go aggressive to counter her friendly, then she goes Devious to counter your aggressive. Also, like all the other Shambhala Key fights, Cassandra does not have access to an endless supply of reinforcements, so you can blow this fight up pretty easily. These guys are weak to confidence. Sadly, not quite weak enough, but this will at least allow us to get both of them down within 3 attacks, which is... yeah, it's good enough. I'd like to buff people up, but I'll take this. I'll take just efficiently removing the enemies. Maria is our cannon. In theory, she should be able to really bomb damage onto enemies, but they need to not be resistant to sadness for that to work. These guys are not. So obviously we have to heal Maria. Maria has really good gear on, it's just her natural defenses are so low that even with really good defensive gear, she's still kind of a pushover. That's okay. You know, a glass cannon is a valuable thing. In this game, as in most games, offense is way more valuable than defense. Because you can defend yourself by just killing the enemies. So we're going to open ourselves up to Cassandra's attack if we do this. I guess the question is, do I want to finish this guy off, or do I want to weaken Cassandra? I think I'm going to weaken Cassandra. Cassandra has an AoE attack, and it is going to be able to hit all 3 of us. Okay, the one thing Maria does have going for her is that she has a decent supply of natural grit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And then obviously we have Tranquility for the counter. Try to hit everybody with it. Was it a bad idea to hit everybody with that? Maybe. We do have a full power lecture, though, to follow it up. That actually pushed me into tyrannizing. But we're going to get rid of this guy. And then we'll just deal with being tyrannizing, I think, against Cassandra, because obviously we want to finish the fight devious for the point of supplies and all the extra renown. Oof. One shot from full health. Okay. You know, it was a possibility. So things you open yourself up to. And we have no way of preventing it from happening again, basically. You're only weak to Excite. Man. Well, we get her out of Excite. Unfortunately, there's no way to stop her from hitting Maria other than moving Maria away and not hitting back. Obviously, we'll just go for the Sadden. We can't get Maria out of Impress, but we can lower Cassandra's speech power significantly. She's gonna bring Maria down again. Whatever. I'm not that concerned. Actually, what am I doing? That's not a thing that makes any sense. Let's just finish this off. Yeah, Maria. Glass Cannon. I'm not that concerned about Maria getting brought down by any of the other enemies we're going to fight. With the possible exception of the final boss fight. I think Maria's going to be fine. Alright. Hey, we gained a resolve because Amelia is a genius. Obviously, we're not taking a chance on the Shambhala Key. Quick Thinker, Tactician, and Beguiler. That's actually quite a number of points. We have 4, 5, 8 relevant levels. Okay. So that was the easiest of the keys. And as you notice, we're getting 2 treasure hunts plus a discovery token per treasure, which means that we really want to find that new treasure because we want to get every treasure. This node, I believe, yep, is the giant trap node. We are not going to fight, and then Emilia is going to disable the cage. If you do this right, you get a hint about the Yeti. Who's that? It's some lady. Something. The trap was meant to catch something that is definitely not a Yeti. Well, no need to state the obvious. There is no Yeti. That's right. Maria, beguile this woman. Not like the Yeti, if there was such a thing as a Yeti. Say I'm looking for a Yeti. Where should I definitely not look for one? Of all the places there isn't a Yeti, there's most definitely not a Yeti. Here. Okay, that's interesting. So that node has an archaeology check, I'm guessing? Because it sure shouldn't be a diplomat check. Unless we're going to talk the Yeti's tracks into giving him up. Unfortunately, we have the Shambhala Keys kind of spread all over the place. Well, we'll go this way first. Demons. We have 2 tools. I'd really like to save them. And I don't want to lose a point of supplies. I wish we could just fight the demons. Go for it. We have 4 resolve. That's enough to gamble with. Alright. It's nice to have enough resolve that you feel like you can gamble. It's not nice that this node doesn't connect to these other nodes that it obviously should connect to. But we have to go over here, obviously. Let's hit this. You know how this is. I almost want to tool this. It's a 71% chance. If there is a Yeti, I would love to engage it. Nope, no Yeti. So if you find this, the footprint thing, and you analyze it, it tells you straight up whether the Yeti is present in the zone or not, and we got or not. Where are all the battles, man? Out of nowhere, a monk pops up, and he's like and throws something toward the crew. Think fast. And Agatha's just like, no. She's had enough of these stupid games. Okay. I'll take 10 campaign tokens, that's fine. So Polymath gets us 500 renown. Could not make the 1,000, but, like, you should not be upset about 500 renown from a campfire card. That's totally reasonable. If only we'd been able to get another point of archaeology from somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out what the most supply economical way of getting over there is. This is not really worth gambling on. Yeah, this sucks. We've had terrible, just like 2-point paths in all directions. And then this doesn't connect to the right, so we can't do like a zigzagging. That's very frustrating. Alright, this is the monastery where you can rest, but it reduces your renown. We're totally doing it. We need the supplies. This is not going to be a high score run anyway. Yeah, go for the tokens. We gained a point of resolve. If we lose it, it's whatever. We came here for the supplies. Well, alright. So we netted a very small amount of supplies, effectively. Right, we have to try to traverse this place entirely via combat nodes from now on. So we're probably going to be terrible at both of these. Okay, 48% before the tool is not that bad. Alright. Amelia has 2 whole levels of Survivalist. Alright. This is why we were saving our tools. First of all, to try to find the Yeti. And then, oh, I guess we're not getting the Shambhala Key. Okay. Well, bummer. Alright. Well, there's our Dharma Chakra. And here we have a theater event. The Demon Theater event. We can beat these guys friendly and get our treasure, but we're out of supplies, aren't we? I'm still gonna go for the treasure. We're just gonna eat some penalties. It looks like this is not, sadly, not gonna be a great run. Alright, so these guys are weak against Impress. Let's see how much damage. That's not bad. It sort of behooves us not to be in the middle, right? But the fact that Amelia can't get adjacent to them really hurts. Alright, we can one-shot one of the green demons. Yeah, which we will do. And then these guys are weak against Excite. Are they so weak that Amelia can blow them up in one? No. Yeah, I mean, we gotta fight the blue guys, right? We can't... We can hope. We can hope that Amelia will find a way to finish this guy off. Alright, Amelia, do it. Roll really high. Nope. Okay. So this is really bad. We're gonna get hit 3 or 4 times here by enemies that have very, very high attack. I think I might use this even though it does less damage just because it puts a damper on that guy's speech power. And it should be good enough to let Amelia finish him off next turn anyway. Okay. It bodes well for us that they're avoiding Maria. Maria has the lowest speech defense of anyone in the party. Okay, Blue Demon, you don't want to fight Agatha. Yes, he does. Of course he does. Okay. Man, this just never... I gotta stop taking this talent. They're calculating the damage wrong or something. There's no way that's right. Look at how little damage that is. Okay, well... Let's move Amelia adjacent to that guy. Throw out the Tranquility. Try not to affect anyone we don't have to affect. Actually, let's do this first. We know that Maria's going to be able to finish off the blue guy. By doing this, maybe we can get enough damage out of the Tranquility to... Nope, never mind. Tranquility just does no damage to enemies under any circumstances. It's weird. Okay, so we're going to have to endure another pretty big round of attacks here, but... we should be able to bring down 2 more of these guys next turn. And if they don't all gang up on one of us, I think we won't even lose another point of resolve. It looks like they're all ganging up on Agatha, though. Oh, nice. Alright, lucky us. So what's the best way to do this? These guys are not weak against Confident, but... let's go here, have Agatha move to here, trying to see if there's any cheeky way for me to catch this guy to finish him off, but also hit another one of them with the cone. I think maybe from here? Nope. Angle's just a little too broad. And this is definitely not going to work, right? Oh no, that totally works. Okay, so this guy we should be able to bring down pretty trivially. Alright, and I don't think we're in any danger if I heal Agatha. This guy definitely cannot bring any of us down from this much health. I think the treasure is definitely more renowned than the devious finish. But like I said, there are some other consequences to finishing this friendly. We're going to be taking some hunger penalties. At least until we can find another battle. You know, it's a danger of hunting the Yeti, is that it sometimes costs you so many supplies that you get hurt pretty badly. But we got everybody to max level. +2 secret whenever you solve friendly. We don't really want to get locked into solving friendly, and secret tokens aren't that great for us anyway. Collect tokens give a little research. Secret tokens give more research. Yeah, we'll just take the 3 secrets. That's fine. Alright, Maria's losing armor. That's not great, but not the biggest deal. Here we go. This is going to help a lot. And you... extra speech on Terrify, or +10 speech in general while devious. She spends so much time doing AoE attacks that I think I'd rather just take the broad speech bonus. Oh, that's right, this will give us some supplies. Crew member becomes bored and reduces speech defense. Or just take the supplies and run? No, I mean, we gotta get the renown from the thing. Use supplies, and what the hell. Yeah, that's worth using a tool. We're just gonna have to get this last Shambhala Key through sheer force of will. And hey, we got a discovery token. Those are worth a reasonable amount. I wish that this had triggered on Maria. I would love for Maria to be the Bodhisattva. I think we're going to take this, actually, because Agatha's already got a lucky charm, and she doesn't really need the extra spirit. Alright. Yep. Let's get those magic berries. And then hook us up with the treasure. Hopefully it's worth a lot. Nope, 90. There's no way a study token is worth 9 resolve. Right? 37% of research as resolve. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. We'll take some more research on our discovery tokens. Alright, let's see if we can get this last Shambhala Key. Looks like we are not seeing the new treasure just yet. That's okay. We got runs coming. So this is looking pretty grim. How about... I didn't realize that Amelia was going to be schmoozable. Alright, it would be really good for us to get this key. The loss of the Tiger Mountain Key is not that big of a deal. It just buffs up the physical stats of Rivalu's crew, but losing either of the mental keys would have been a real bummer. This is great for us. Yeah, that's 400 extra resolve right there. And then I guess we just have to hightail it. We're going to eat some more hunger penalties. Maria loses attack power? Oh no. Well, we have to go this way because it's the only one that leads directly toward the exit. Huh, monkeys. Is this new? We're going to try to talk to the monkeys. Okay. Blocking the entrance to the temple, Amelia proposes just punch them all off the mountain. That's a little out of character. But the narrow ledges and large amount of monkeys puts you at a disadvantage. The only way seems to be conducting diplomacy with these monkeys. Alright. There's an awful lot of monkey talk in these adventures. I agree. This does seem like a new... You know what? Go for it. Maria, go and speak to these monkeys. This does seem like a new node. I don't remember this one. Alright, Maria's monkinese is on point. The monkeys allow you to pass, although it's obvious they're making fun of Maria's accent from Argentina. Never mind that. Into the temple we go. Ah, the Monkey Temple is one of the best-kept secrets of the Himalayas. An amazing sight. That's cool. It would be neat if we could find some supplies. And not have to eat 2 more hunger penalties on the way to Rivalu. Nice. Okay, and some more tokens. Tokens are nice. Let's go here and get a treasure hunt. We explored most of the zone and didn't see a new treasure node. I'll tell you what, if that had been a treasure node, I would have thrown caution to the wind. Alright, we're as ready as we're getting. So I think this is the first time that I've not had all 3 of the Shambhala Keys on camera. So this is the Shambhala Key of Strength for them. And it's worth noting that Rivalu has the... I think we want to start in... Let's say fight, in the hopes that it starts aggressive so we can get a nice big Sadden bomb. Yep, beautiful. Rivalu's crew has the Key of Privilege, which doesn't do anything by itself, but makes the other key effects more powerful. So the Shambhala Key of Strength for them gives 20 armor and 6 attack power. It's a bummer if you're an aggressive crew, it doesn't matter that much for us. If they get either of these keys, they get half defense and immunity to a couple of different speech types, and it can be very difficult to fight them. Okay, so we can run Amelia up and maybe just blow Akhtar out of the water. Unfortunately, he is resistant to Sadden. It's really good for them that he's the guy on point. And we can't get close enough to use Sadden on anybody else. Alright, well... We have 4 resolve to play with. Let's try to figure this out. So we can soften him up. Of course, it's also worth noting that Amir has grit, unlike most enemies, and so sometimes you just lose when attacking him. You just whiff your attack and it's sad. Yeah, let's just try to blow him out. Alright, not too shabby. And then this is... I really wish that these guys were set up a little bit differently. I would love to Amnesia Shot Rivalu to set up a defense penalty. As it is, we'll do this because it's the only really option that we have. I guess I could have... Maybe I would have been better off just exciting Maria. But I think there's a pretty decent chance that I'm going to want to use Tranquility after they get through with us here. So Maria's probably going to be excited anyway. Did Cassandra Shafiq just slap me? That's unusual. Yes, very impressive. You punched an old woman, and she barely felt it. So you're... Are we just gonna kill her? Was basically my question. Well, I don't want to do this. This seems okay. Basically, I'm trying to figure out if I want to use Agatha's Impress. I don't think I do. So I think it's okay for me to do this way. No, never mind. Tranquility just does so little damage to enemies that it's probably not even worth going for. Heartbreaking. That did a lot of damage. Wait, did I gain a point of friendly there? That's weird. Obviously, she'll blow up Tommy. But I'm not worried about Tommy. She's not going to do nearly enough damage to take out Cassandra, though. Yeah. I'm going to hit Cassandra while we have the damage bonus, even though it's going to leave 3 of them up. We're also gaining 25 grit by doing this. Hopefully that will offset the extra attack that we're taking. Wow. Okay, don't anybody dodge or anything now. I have to admit to being somewhat surprised by the extent of that damage. Okay, well. That's a no-brainer. Alright, so now it's just us and Rivalu, and he'd have to deal 3 resolve damage to take us out. He's probably going to try to blow up Maria again? No. Okay. Apparently he can't see our stats panel, because it would be pretty obvious that that was the wrong move if he could. Oh, that was stupid. I should have moved Amelia first. We could have been dealing bonus damage. Okay, even though this doesn't do that much damage, I'm gonna do it to set up that Impress state to take advantage of Maria's Heartbreaker. Right? Is that a better move than just walking over here and shouting in his face? Yeah, it still is. And plus, it ends with him really sad, which is both important for our survival and very funny to me. If anyone's ever deserved it, it's Rivalu. Wow. Have I ever seen that attack before? Alright, this time we're going to do it right. I am just going to keep healing with Amelia, but we're going to make sure that we're actually standing next to Rivalu and taking advantage. Oh! He stunned her. He stunned her with his physique. Weird. Alright, well, I guess it would be okay for us to slide over into friendly for a moment here. We obviously still want to end devious for the extra renown. Not that we're pushing a high score or anything here, but... here he goes. Unfortunately, he waited too long, and he's all sad now. Wow, that really, that was a lot of excite. Oh, right, I hit him with an excite from Maria as well. Alright, well, we just grind him down. Sadly, kind of an anticlimactic ending to this expedition. We didn't get to see the new treasure. We aren't getting exactly the high score of the year or anything. But, you know, it's an okay score, and we did get to see an awful lot of new stuff in the Emerged Island. So we're going to have to come back to Shangri-La with a new crew to keep trying to get that new treasure for the foreseeable future. Wow. Rivalu. Rivalu's throwing around some salty language here. I would never call anyone that. Alright. Combined grit, 33. So 30 renown per discovery is 180. Or we get 66. Or we get 5 renown for each study, which is the best choice we have, sadly. Neither of these are huge. Or none of these 3 are huge. I'm turning my nose up, because that treasure only gave me 735 renown. Yeah, so we came up short a Shambhala Key, in addition to not seeing a new treasure, so we actually ended up in kind of a bad spot with overall renown here. As well as, of course, not having our token payouts buffed as much as we normally would due to our low status. We were not able to buy a lot of specialists. It is what it is. You know, sometimes you eat the bar, etc. But I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the Jolly Roger of Captain Roche and fighting some crabs and whatever. If you have suggestions or any crew that you'd like to see, any strategy that you'd like to see pursued, please leave it in the comments below. I do read all the comments. I'll hit our final score screen here. Come back tomorrow. Honestly, I'm probably just going to play a run up to Shangri-La and just show Shangri-La tomorrow. We're going to find that new treasure. Let's see what our final values look like. I'm just curious. Actually, you know what? Now that we've found this, let's head back to the main menu real quick and have a look at what other stuff it has in its pools. I really like this feature. Here we go. Oh. Well, that gain 1 discovery whenever you find a treasure would have been nice. Okay. That's a pretty cool treasure, actually. Anyway, like I'm saying, come back tomorrow. More stuff. We'll see you then.